Okay, I am back. I did a little jump cut here and there because there was that one side quest in the Prima Vista where I have to craft certain amount of food items, and I hit a roadblock. Is where I have to get certain amount of damsel tomatoes, and that is a unspoiled node. So I have to wait 47 minutes before that thing reappears. So instead of waiting around for that thing to pop, I decided to come back here and continue the storyline for the last raid for Ivalice. So let's get on that. Apologize, Artorias, but I need to speak with you, and you alone. Oh, don't mind me. Kubo! I'm just floating around here in a perfect earshot. Why you? What makes you think I won't lay you low, right here, right now? Because we're here to offer you a proposition. That's what we need, information on the Glimmer jungle. And thought as a man as well because we're here to offer you a proposition. That's what we need, information on the Glimmer jungle. And though a man as well traveled as you might persuade to provide some. Lumor? You of all creatures should know that that's a Veer land. What are you offering then? Why, the opportunity to tell us what you know. Jonomis believes our next adventure lies beneath the jungle. Tanapoi. Kupo? I would expect it as much. Very well, Artorias. I came to ask you if you would meet someone. Now it seems that someone might be able to assist Jonomis as well. Very well, Artorias. I came to ask you if you would meet someone. Now it would seem that someone may be able to assist Jonomis as well, seeing as you and the principal did right by us before. Do not see any reason I cannot take both of you. Okay. Let me know when you're ready to depart for Ravenaster. We travel in our airship. The Prima Vista would draw too much unwanted attention. Okay. Away we go! Back to the life of Brigadier Begrandry? That's another word I don't know. Back to the life of Brigandry in the clouds, are we? Of course not. Not that it didn't cross our minds, but we face with the decision of what to do next. We need simply to remember the dying words of our leader, Gulgik Ronak, and I decided to re-enlist as Dalmascan Postulars? Another word I don't know. And occupying Garleans actually said yes? Kubo? Not exactly. We're now with the resistance. Not exactly. We're now with the resistance. You no doubt hearing the uprising in Damaska that followed the Doman liberation, and now it was crushed under the iron steel of the 6th Legion. The resistance leaders were captured, tortured, and publicly executed, yet much of the Empire's charging Changing the gruesome display only served to further rally the survivors. Remove one head and two grow back in its place. Remove two and then there are four. A person can die, but the ideal will live on. Now there exist several factions throughout Damascus. We belong to one known as Nate Tier. And when we told our commanding officer of our recent crossings with you and when we introduced our commanding officer of our recent crossings with you and yours, she simply insisted that we introduce you. Me? But I wasn't even supposed to be here. Kupo? Not you, hairball. Her. Meet with the general and her proposal. Meet the general and her proposal. Artorias, if you're not interested, we shall return you to Kugane, unharmed. And you have our... Huh? Quarrel? Got your tongue? Grandmaster Deadhead, lads. Well, we're back here. Grandmaster. Still the same as ever, I would see. This way, we have bombs to cover before nightfall. Oh, it's Fran! Yee! I've done as asked. I bring you the Liberator. And here I thought she'll be taller. Oh, excuse me for being a small race for females. Thank you very much. I knew it! A Beera! I am Fran, proud daughter of the Damascus and general of the Luti tier. And yes, Mughal, I am a Beera. Are you surprised? Why yes, in fact, I am... Her kind are all supposed to be living among the trees. Having strong contact with other world, Kupo? Oh. Why yes, in fact, I am her kind and all supposed to be living among the trees, having strong contact with other world. Kupo? There are supposed to be few who have left their homes, but I am most certainly did not expect to see one here in the sewers. Excuse me. Indeed. This Begana claims you seek Oban. This Began claims you seek Oban. Does he speak the truth? Those ruins lie deep within Garlemald jungle, a place most sacred to my sisters. They would take great offense if we were to defile it with your presence. What is more, Kugane tells me to travel with Garleans. What is more, Baragi tells me you travel with Garleans, openly aiding those who have seen our nation burn. How can we place our trust in one who would do such? Drumalis and his family defected long ago. They are not your enemy. My blade has tasted the blood of too many Garleans to count. That sounds not my kind of character, so I'll go with the first option. A Garlean is a Garlean. Their perfect attempt at absolution only proves their past guilt. You misunderstand. Kind Drumalis does not approve of the Emperor's warmongering. He wants to help Damaska and its impervious masses. Okay, let's say this again. You misunderstand. Kind Drumalis does not approve of the Emperor's warmongering. He wants to help the Damaskans and its impervious masses. Kupo? And what would a Mogul know about my people? Does your blood run Damascan red? We could cut you open and find out. General, there's no need for threats. You're right. Baragi, let us... You're right, Baragi. Let us then parley. Parley? Parley. First, the resistance requires men and women from Doma and the Ozorian Alliance to join us in raiding Damaska of its Imperial invaders. Your past deeds have made you well known to the leaders of both. They will listen to you, or if not, they will listen to Scion to which you claim allegiance. Second, the resistance requires gold. Gold to strengthen our forces from within. Your alliance are in bed with the Eastern Alderian Trade Company, which continued is dealing with Garlean even as you raise your sword against them. Profiting from the Empire's rampant aggression, as targets of that aggression, I believe my people are admitted to a portion of those profits. Grant me these simple things, and I shall personally guide you safely to the ruins of Orvon. And what of the Lexentale? See me to victory, and I'll take the Emperor myself. Those are my conditions. What say you? I'll deliver your request to the Scion, but can promise no more. I go with the second one. Promise me first my companions will see no harm. That seems more hero-y. I'll promise you nothing, but if it helps you sleep, knowing that I have never cut down a man who did not take up arms against me and mine. I promise you no harm, but if it helps you sleep, know that I will never cut down a man who did not take up arms against me and mine, but he, Guardian or Yorzun. I guess it's kind of reassuring. Thank you, computer, for that notification. I say we have our work cut out for us. Kupo! Baragi, you and the Felicitors are to accompany the Liberators. I expect a detailed report on my demands are received. Yes, General! Well, it's nice seeing Fran and all, but I really wish we also see Boltier in this. Not that I expect them to take it taken seriously. You're a fool to trust them, Princess. Princess? Oh, wait, is Ash still alive in this storyline? I wonder if we'll see Ash in the dungeon. I doubt it. Or it could be referring to Alma, but I don't know. What an adventure! Kubo! Just think by tomorrow we could all be the newest members of the Damascus Resistance. Not that I'm ready to get off my place on the Prima Vista just yet. And that's completed. The next quest. Welcome to the jungle! Oh god, I can imagine a lot of music placing for that title for this quest. Hurry, hurry! If you don't tell someone about our adventure quick. Hurry, hurry! If you don't tell someone about our adventure quick, I possibly burst. Koopa! Alright, back to the Prima Vista. Welcome to the jungle! Oh god, that music. Great, now that thing's gonna be stuck in my head for a while now. Okay, Ramza, are you still being a douchebag, or your personality is still completely changed from the last time we were here? This woman asks of us much. This woman asks much of us. The bear had ever been wary of outsiders. For centuries, their many tribes have remained hidden in the jungle, content with their self-imposed solitude. Each tribe has its own strict code and will meet swift punishment to any who would defy these laws. As such, many a bear would spend their entire life bound to the territory of their ancestry. Each tribe has its own strict code, and it will meet strict punishment to any who would defy these laws. As such, many a bear will spend her life entirely bound to their territory of her ancestors, both unwilling and unable to venture beyond its borders. And while the tribe are wholly independent, they have agreed to uphold a single standard: shun all contact with the outside world unless it is to protect the jungle. That said, with every generation, there are those bear who long for. That said, with every generation, there are those bear who long for a life beyond the verdant sea of trees and abandon their tribe to start a new life in the kingdom cities. My guess is that this Fran is one such individual, who happens to be the only individual we know who can guide us to the monastery. Kubo! It would seem a Taurus sword arm would be enough to see us through this predicament. Shall we need to don the right mantle of a diplomatic... It would seem a Taurus sword arm would be enough to see us through this predicament. She need to don the right mantle of a diplomat if you need to convince the Alliance and the East Alderian Trade Company to grant us aid. What could go wrong? Many could go wrong at this point. Yes, I know you said you can to call on us if it's urgent, but this is urgent. Yes, I know you said not to call unless it was urgent, but this is urgent. All right, not exactly, but not exactly. Yes, I know this is not. Yes, I know you said not to call unless it was urgent, but this is urgent. All right, not exactly. But my superiors have come to a decision on your request, and I thought you might want to hear what we had to say. Oh, and let me permit my request for immediate disclosure with a reminder of the information is much too sensitive to discuss over Linkper. Meet me at the Ruby Bazaar post haste, and I shall duly apprise you of their judgment. Alright, back to Kugane then. Well then, Otarius, what are we waiting for? I guess I'll talk to you now. I read about how you united the whole of Eurasia under a single standard. I read about how you united the whole. I read about how you united the whole of Eurasia under a single standard and convinced the Holy See to end a 1,000-year conflict. Compared to that, I asked for a few soldiers and a coffer or three of gil should be. Let's try this again. I read about how you unite the whole of Eurasia under a single standard, and convinced the Holy See to end a 1,000-year conflict. Compared to that, I asked a few soldiers and a coffer or three of gil should be a piece of rumberry cake. Oh, should be a piece of rumberry cake. I read about how you united the whole of Eurasia under a single standard, and convinced the Holy See to end a 1,000-year conflict. Compared to that, I asked a few soldiers and a coffer or three of gil should be a piece of cake. I suppose you should inform Balwick down at Kugane landing of our progress. You mentioned he was keeping an eye on us? Okay. Back to the shuttle. Okay, hey Bawig. So you're an answer for the East Alderian already? So you have an answer from the East Alderian already? I'm impressed. It would seem the Lady Fran has underestimated your influence among the realm players. I'm assuming you have no objection to me joining you then. Guess not. Alright, so we need to go to Ruby Bazaar. Bum bum.